What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and of course we need to finish up the Uncharted Battlefield, so let's jump in and let's do this. So, starting with Battle 9, we are going to jump in here with our fire unit. This is the final firefight, and like I said in the last video, basically whenever you take these on, you want to kind of use your best fire unit, you want to use your best fire assist, and so we are using Anya here, and I'm actually using that drop bell that we got a while back. I really like him. I think he's really, really, really good. Very underrated. So scene card wise, I don't even remember what I have on here. So we have increased HP recovery, which actually you do kind of need in this particular situation, but it is the fire attribute. We also have the other fire attribute here that increases action skill damage, and I don't remember what this one does. Fire attribute, 16% increase action skill damage again. So, like I said before, all these scene cards increase action skill damage. Let's see if we have the red cloak. We do. It won't make a huge difference because she beat it without it before, but let's go ahead and jump in here. So we're now in the final stages. Every fight, basically from Battle 8 on, is the final fight for that element. So just use the best items, the best scene cards, everything you got for that element, and you'll be just fine. And once again, I want to kind of say, if you've got Festas, there's absolutely no reason to be doing it the way I'm doing it. Use your Festas. Your Festas will probably roast this in just a ridiculous amount of time. So, in fact, we can kind of do an example of that here in a moment. But first, let's jump through here. So we have a little... So remember I said we need that HP recovery with Anya. I like Anya's output. I just don't feel like she's... I think she lacks a little bit in the defense department. But so far, so good. There we are. And we got the baby dragon fight. Alright. Baby dragon going down. Come on, baby dragon. Oh, once again, we will absolutely take him out. Now, one thing I didn't mention here, but is kind of something you need to pay attention to, and we'll kind of cover it in the next build, but you do want to make sure that all these units, if you're running the solo, are set to strong enemy focus. I'll show you what I mean by that. So once again, beat it, was not that big of a deal. Moving on. Also worth noting, there's 300 Sealess per in here, with the exception of the final fight, which gives you some other items. So this is totally worth doing. There's like 3,000 Sealess hidden in here. So this is something you want to take advantage of. Let's go into battle number 10. And for this battle, we are going to be using Eyes. I actually really like Eyes, but once again, I think it's pretty evident the Wind team is insane. Eyes is definitely, like, as far as Wind units gone, really fallen off the map quite a bit. And so I think if you ran this with, like, your Festa Bells or even Harmonia by herself, would annihilate this event. But she's a physical unit, mostly, so we are kind of running our best strength attribute here for Wind. We are also running a special move increase for Wind, as well as a regular endurance increase. I do think she needs some endurance increase here, so I think this is going to be really good. And I don't have the green cape for some reason. I don't know why. I needed... Never came in... As next time the raid comes around, I got to buy it. I didn't realize I didn't have it. So we're using Ushi here just because Ushi's going to do a decent amount of damage right out of the gate. Now, I did mention like the autofocus here. So we want to set this to strong enemy priority. The reason for that is because once we're in battle, what she's going to do is she's going to focus in on whatever enemy is the strongest and hammer down on that. If you don't set her to that, when she goes in to fight the baby dragon, she's going to be fighting all the little mobs that pop up. So we want her to fight the baby dragon. Those little mobs are basically just kind of a distraction. There we go. Get him, girl. Alright, we're still at 100% health, which is really nice. Took some damage there. Another reason why I say we do need some, like, endurance here. I think it's going to be very helpful. There we go. Once again, we are talking about, you know, one of the earliest units in the game. So the fact that she's starting to show little weakness here is not a surprise, nor is it really like a deal breaker for her. You just kind of got to be realistic about her capabilities. But once again, if I ran my Festa Bell, my anniversary bell, I don't think he'd lose any HP here. He'd be just fine. Ooh. Ooh, old girl is down bad. That's not great. Let's try that again. And let's see what we could do here to maybe help her do a little better at this. Do we have a better endurance increase? Let's see, 16% endurance. Let's filter this down. Let's see what else we have in the wind department. So we have a magic increase. That's not really going to help her out. And we have a stamina increase. Let's try that. So I have a limit break for this card. That's very nice. We'll go ahead and expunge that. So it gives her 1,000 more HP. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if this does it. I don't know if that actually will affect it or not, but you know, every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. All right, girl. Can you... There you go. So far, so good. I don't know if it's just RNG, though. Because... There we go. Ah! We're in this room now. Okay, so this is where she really took some damage earlier. Oh, no, that stun. That stun might have been the deal breaker. Oof. Oh, had she not gotten that stun, it would have been a different game altogether. All right. I think that stun really did her in. Oh, no. I'm very worried about how we're going to perform here. Okay, we have our shield now. Problem is, she's going to spend a lot of time standing in fire. That's bad. See her, we need you. We need you, girl. We need you. Thank you. Woo! Ten seconds till Seer comes back. Oh. I'm going to retry that one more time because that stun really just absolutely shafted her. One more try. Go, girl. All right. So, where you at? All right. So take them out. Take them out. With their shield, we're still at full HP. Three, two, one. I hate that they pause when they do their assist move. Thank you. All right. Got a good amount of HP now. Let's go in this final fight with half health. Can we please? Thank you. Here we go. We got 10 seconds till Seer comes back. So long as she doesn't spend a lot of time standing around in fire like she has a habit of doing, we should have it on this run. All right, she did lose her shield. We got 10 seconds till it's back. There we go. Come on. Girl, you got to break that barrier. Oh. She didn't break the barrier. All right. I see what we got to do here. So I think she needs the endurance increase. Let's go ahead and so that's a bunch of HP right there. Endurance and stamina. Do we have another dupe for this? We do not. I don't want to use a rainbow gem on it. I don't think it's worthwhile. Let's see if that helps. That's more HP than I think we had before with an endurance buff. We should be able to just eke it out this time. Third attempt on this. Remember when I said, like, she's kind of a question mark here? That's what I meant. Also, I wonder if we had the green robe, she would probably be better off. Because she would drop it when she's getting bum rushed there at the beginning. Thing is, she really needs to drop it at the end when we get to the baby dragon. But unfortunately, with the auto battle, that's not really an option. There you go. Fight the enemies, not the wall. Thank you. Okay. Got a couple seconds here and we lose our shield. Can you take them out for me? Go, girl. So I think the extra HP is going to make the difference in this battle. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We went in here with a lot more HP and we have our shield intact. So all right. So that's that. That's the formula. Honestly, had she broken his shield last time, she would have had it. But it was just bad timing. Bad timing on the assist. That's okay. Oh my God. Can you please take him out? Please, thank you. There we go. Come on. There you go. Good grief. It is what it is, guys. Wind has gotten a lot of love, but we're really, when we say that, I really mean like in the time limited and Festa department. This unit has just fallen off so bad. Battle 11. And for this battle, we are going to use Lunar. Only reason we are not using Leafia here is because Leafia just, if I'm totally honest, her skill 1 just doesn't work. She's set to strong enemy priority, or it doesn't work in this respect. It just doesn't work in auto battle for some reason. So we've got a increased skill damage to earth units. What else do we have here? We've got, oh, here we go. When HP is below 50%, she's going to get an all stats increase, which is really good for her. And then when the game starts, 16% shield. Mostly my issue with Lunar, she doesn't get a lot of, and we got Ushi again. Do we have the yellow robe? Nope. Nope. It looks like we're missing the yellow and green robes for some reason. But we're going to go ahead and jump in here. So she doesn't have nearly as much, I guess, defense as I would really like her to have. And so that's kind of why we're banking on her losing some HP. Now, she probably won't lose that for quite a bit of time, but, you know, we're jumping in here anyway. There we go. So we're still pretty good, right? Okay, we're a little lower on HP, and we're still in the first room, so you can kind of see why I put that big buff on her. I would expect that probably down to, if not right at HP, pretty close by the end of this room. She's an infighter too, so she's got to get in close for this battle. And those guys there, those orcs, they hit hard. So like I said, not quite half, but close. So she'll probably be down to half here any minute. And then she'll get a big stat increase. And let's see. Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. We will be soon. Maybe. There we go. We should be there now. So she should have her stat buffs. 100% does now. And you could probably see the damage difference. You can actually see his bar moving. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we put that on her, because we definitely need that buff there at the end. But she handled it like a champ. And that's honestly the difference between the non-time limited units we got just before the anniversary last year and the ones that were there at the beginning of the game. So, that be what it be. Did it really drop the purple robe on me instead of the yellow robe? Rude. Absolutely rude. All right. So jumping into the final battle here. This is a fun one. So we are using my boy Lead. He's level 60. I should be at level 70, but I skimped on some items. Ability board wise, I actually might be able to give him a little bit more in the ability board, because I think we unlocked a bit of items with the latest battle arena. So let's go ahead and just max him out. We'll unlock this. There we go. So, actually, I probably should unlock that one, but whatever, it's fine. So, he is up there. Unfortunately, mine is not level 70. It should be. Yours should be too. And, of course, we're going to be using all the best items for him. We've saved everything for this final fight. And because we are so far in his ability board, we can give him all of the boosts right here. So, I gave him this item because this item will increase damage received for the enemy for 10 seconds. Very nice. And 5% increase technique damage. Then I give him everything else that's going to give him a big strength increase. So that's kind of where we be at, honestly. Yeah. Let's go ahead and jump in. Also notice he is with an... I didn't even notice this before. He's with an SSR assist. I didn't notice that before. I didn't change his assist. We're running him the same build as we ran last time. And I want you to pay attention to this guy. I really want you to pay attention to him. There he goes. He's crazy. When we finally get him to level 100, he is going to be a menace to society. There you go. And I want to emphasize once again, he's with an SSR assist. He's a bit and he's level 60, should be level 70. He's not. So mine is at a little bit of a disadvantage here. Oh, we got stunned. That's bad. Get him, boys. Yeah. There he goes. Dude's just a hoss. Look at him just rip through foes like it's nothing. All right, we're on to the double monkey. He's got a minute to defeat them. And one of them's already, what, quarter health? Now the silverback's going to start taking damage. And notice that Lead's health is just still up there. First monkey is down. We got 30 seconds to take this last one out. And I want to emphasize, that guy, he's good. He's really, really rock solid. Initially, I was going to kind of compare him to the other Festus we got recently. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go back over here to the wind fight with Eyes. And we're going to throw... Let's go back over here. Hagney or Bell? Who do I want? Hagney's a more recent addition to the team, but Bell's level 90. Let's just throw Bell on here with the Eyes Assist he's kind of designed to go with. And all the same boosts. That's it. I'm not even going to upgrade his items. We're just going to see the sheer difference. Same build, just a Festa unit. And even a fairly aged Festa unit at that. Though, I mean, he's still really good. Go, my guy. Cakewalk. Utter and total cakewalk. So he's actually a little bit down on HP, but I'm not going to count him out yet. Actually, shock of shocks. I did not expect him to be this far down in HP. Really thought he'd be better off, but let's see how fast he finishes this. Because even though he's down in HP, he's already in the fight with like a minute and 3/4 left to go. Let's see how fast he wipes this foe out. Because the HP might not be the full story here. Now we are standing in fire, but he... well, actually, that's his fire. And the dragon goes down. The dragon won't last. He won't get to the minute marker. Actually, he might. He keeps running away. Come on, Bell. Yeah, he got to the minute marker. Color me impressed. Eyes struggled. Now, Bell did take excess damage, but I think he's also intended to be run with Harmonia. So, yeah. Build a team accordingly. And just for the sake of overkill, let's see what happens when we run this with a full win team. Let's give this a shot here. Just because I'm curious at this point. Let's throw Hagney at it. What assist are we going to give Hagney? Strength and magic increase. Shield. 30% increase normal attack damage. We give him... actually, I'm going to give him her. And then... scene card wise... do we have any wind scene cards left over? Actually, before I do that, what we need to do is we need to give a couple of those over here to Harmonia. We're just going to like do a quick comparison to see how this plays out. So, scene card wise, let's see. That should be the magic increase. Yep. And, oop, no, I don't want that. I want to do, what is this? Lost my mouse cursor. Hold on. There we go. Stamina increase. Let's give that to Hagney. And then we can give Hagney a strength increase. Let's see here. Okay, so we've got the raw strength increases here. So at 100%, we're going to get 30%. I don't think we need that. We don't have the defense roll. So he is an attack roll, so we'll do that. And then what else do we have? Raw strength here, 80% strength at 80% or more. We'll do that because I think Harmonia is going to be healing us a lot. I'm going to give him... What are we going to give him? It's a good buff right there. There we go. Reduce endurance for 10 seconds. That'll be good. I'm going to go ahead and give Belle a bunch of physical buffs here. That's a crazy strength buff right there. And then... we'll give him that. Crazy strength, crazy magic increase. Actually, everything I think is indexed to his strength. So let's go 10 strength, 10 strength. I don't know what would be the best strength increase for him. I'll be totally honest. 300 int, we can give that to Harmonia. Let's see. 150 strength. Oh, yeah, we'll do that for certain. That'll be wild. And for her, we'll filter this down and just give her magic because that's going to increase what she do. So, that's water, water. We'll give her that. Why not? And 20% magic increase, I think will be good for her. Even though I know it gives her a strength increase as well. Let's go ahead and increase her magic, and that's going to be a big one right there. And let's see, what else increases magic quite a bit. We don't need strength as much. We'll go with that 125 boost, as well as that was 95. That is, let's see, 10, 35 int. There we go. We'll do that. All right, let's see how quickly this team annihilates this event because it should be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Go, Belle. Come on, Belle. You got this, man. You got this. All right. So... we're focused on Hegni at the moment. So everyone's still at full health is the hilarious part. Harmonia, where are you going, girl? So let's see. So everyone got a heal again. So everyone's at 8 full HP. Yeah, I could have given him the... could have given Belle the boost at... oh my goodness. So the funny part is... that's how quickly the fight's over when you've got a fully stacked built team. The funny part is it didn't seem like we got through the maze quite as quickly, but overall our main foe dropped like instantaneously. So there you guys go. Go build your teams. Good luck to you. Like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll be around for more coming up real soon.